Hi guys, it's Rochelle. Hey, we have these holidays off, so I thought this would be a great time to make some butter toffee, and I want to bring you along. This is so simple. You need very few ingredients. You need 3 tablespoons of water, 2 sticks of butter, 1 cup of sugar, and some chocolate. Now, ideally, you could use like Hershey's candy bar chocolates that are broken to pieces. I didn't have any of those, and I didn't want to run out to the store, and I didn't want to use semi-sweet, but I had these big Hershey's like nuggets, so I'm going to try these. Okay, I'm going to bring you along as we do this. So I hope you like it, and I hope you try it. But we're going to move over here to the stove. But let's go over your ingredients again real quick. You need 3 tablespoons of water, 2 sticks of butter, 1 cup of sugar, and chocolate. And of course, you're going to need a pan. But let's get to making this. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to have your burner on about 350, or excuse me, medium. And you're going to go ahead and put in that 3 tablespoons of water. You're going to go ahead and add both sticks of butter. Okay. Then we're going to add our sugar. So you're putting everything in this pot except the chocolate. Okay. Now what you're going to do is just let this butter and sugar get this all melted down. So that's going to take a minute. Okay. But this is what your pan, this is what it should be looking like for you. Okay. So I'm not going to have you sit here while we let all this melt down, but I will bring you back in just a little bit as we're getting there. Okay. So let's get it melting. Okay. I brought you back here so you can see that our butter is melted. Okay. And now we're just going to continue stirring this and cooking it. You have to be very patient. We want to continue till this starts bubbling, and we're going to let it just continue to bubble and cook, stirring well while we're doing it till this kind of gets like the color of an old penny. Okay, you know how you have like a shiny new coin, and then you've got one that's got some age on it. So it's kind of it's not a deep dark brown, but just think the color of an old penny, not a new one. That's kind of the color we're looking for. Now this recipe, if you know what a Heath bar is, this is what this is going to remind you of, with the toffee on the bottom and then the beautiful chocolate on the top. So I'll bring you back once this gets to boiling and gets to simmering up real good. I don't know if I really want to say boil, but when it gets to simmering up good, I'll bring you back so you can see. Now you can see we're really cooking here now. Can you see that? I don't know, it's the light, but can you see how that is really cooking? Okay, now what we're going to want to do is keep on stirring this, because we don't want it to scorch or to burn. And once this really starts turning color, it's going to go real quick. Okay, but I'm just going to keep stirring and just keep on stirring here. And you're just going to keep on stirring and get this color, the color that you want. Okay, you see it's really starting to cook now. Can you see that? Can you hear that? No, you can't hear it. I can't hear it either. But anyway, it's just really getting going here. It's starting to get thicker. You see that? Okay, so we're just going to keep on stirring here, and you just keep stirring, and hi honey, and just keep going. It just gets thicker and thicker, and we're looking for that brown color. Now here's where you really have to be patient. You don't want to rush this. Okay, you just really want to let this cook, stay patient to it, and let's find that nice penny color that we're looking for. Okay, so and you just want to, now if you feel like yours is cooking too fast, just turn your burner down a little bit. Okay, all right, I'm still cooking, and it's really, really doing exactly what we want it to do here with all this bubbling and cooking. And you're just stirring it to just basically keep it from scorching. And you just are wanting this butter and sugar mixture to turn to that pretty dark penny color. Okay, that's what you're wanting. So we're not there yet, but this is the patient process. Okay, this is how we got to be patient, and got to be patient and let it do its thing. So it's not turning yet, but we're almost there. Believe me, it's worth the wait. Just so you can see how that's really bubbling and going there. Okay, I'm just letting it sit for a second so you can see that. This is really what you want until you get into that penny color. But remember, once we get to that color, it'll go really fast. So you're just slowly stirring and keeping it from sticking, and you're almost there. Now look where we're at in this stage. Look how much thicker it is, how it's really bubbly and frothy. You're on the right track. Just keep going. Don't give up. You're almost there. Hey guys, look, our color's turning brown. Can you see that? How it's getting a light brown? That's exactly what we want. See that? Nice and thick. It's turning brown. It's kind of got a golden. Can you see it okay? Probably not. It's got a little golden color to it now. See that? Just keep stirring. Just keep on stirring. Yep, you're doing the right thing. You're headed the right direction. This is going to be delicious melt in your mouth toffee before you even know it. Just keep doing this because we're getting that color, but we still got to get a little bit darker. Remember, we kind of want to be dark like an old penny. Okay, not like a shiny new penny, not like an old pale penny, but like just an old penny. Look how it's really starting to come together. Just keep going. You're almost there. Keep on stirring. Keep on stirring because look, see how it's sticking together now? It's kind of forming together. That's what we want, but we still want to get a little darker in our color. Okay, we still want to be a little bit darker. So we just keep letting that cook and keep stirring it because we are almost there. I'm going to let that set for a second. Can you see the darkness in the color now? Oh yeah, there it goes. There we go. Oh, I'm so proud of you. You made it this far. You almost got your toffee completely done and ready to go. Look how that's not even sticking to the bottom. Not even sticking to the pan. Look at that color. Okay, we're going to let it set for a second. Look at that beautiful color. Want it to be a little bit darker, so just going to keep on letting it brown itself up there. Okay, let's do a little more stirring here, mixing it all up. It's getting darker and darker. So you just keep doing this and keep slopping around in your pan because you don't want to scorch it and you don't want it to taste burnt. You just want to get that right, perfect color. Okay, and we're not quite dark enough, but we are almost there. Okay, you see how we're dark, kind of like an old penny, kind of dark here in color. We are ready. What we're going to do now is we're going to take this and pour it out on a piece of parchment paper that is on a pan. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and turn that heat off, and I'm going to go ahead and position my phone so you can see me do this. Okay. All right, here I come. Now this is going to start hardening up here in a minute. So I'm going to want to get this on here. Let me see. Just pour your toffee out like that, guys. Okay? And don't worry about this pan. Just set that aside. And just take this and just kind of, it's already setting up. It's already getting hard. So you could kind of jiggle it around because you don't want it to be super thick. Okay, now what you're going to do While it's still hot, you're going to take these chocolates and you're just going to sit them in there, okay? And it's going to start melting them, trust me. It's going to start melting them. So you're just going to put, just going to put your chocolates around, okay? So you're going to want to, you don't want to push them down in it, okay? You just want to set them on it. See how we're doing that? Now, I've got these big chunks, and I'm hoping it works because they're awful big to melt, because I didn't have any just like regular Hershey candy bars. But I'm hopeful. Does it look like I got enough chocolate everywhere where I could spread it out good? I think so. Now, what I'm going to do to help this melt, all right, I am going to take another pan. Hold on, I got to get it. And can I set it over it like that? No, I got to kind of set it over it. Yeah, that'll be good. Like that. Keep that heat in, okay? Then I'm going to take a big towel and just lay over that, okay? And I'm just doing that to help keep that heat in there and melt that chocolate, okay? That's the only reason I'm doing it. All right? So we're just going to let this sit here for a little bit, and we'll be back. Let's see how it's doing. Let me take a peek. Oh, yeah. Looks like it's getting melty. Melty. Right. I don't know how long it's been. A few minutes. A couple minutes. Okay. And then you're just going to take your, oh, yep, there we go. Your little spatula, and you're just going to spread your chocolate on the top. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Now, some of these chocolates had little nuggets in them. So that's just going to be an added bonus when you go to spread it out. You're going to get some added nuggets in your chocolates. Toffee on the top, or chocolate on the top. You're going to have some little nugget bites. Who don't like a little nugget? Huh? Like a little toffee nugget, a little nut nugget. I think that's just going to add, this would spread smoother if I didn't have the little peanut or chocolate nuggets in there. But like I said, I didn't have them, and I'm just making do with what I got. And it's going to be flipping delicious. I'm going to have to give some of this away because if I leave this in the house, I'm going to eat it. Okay, let's get some of these little nuggety pieces over here so we don't have just nuggets in one spot. Look at that. And you guys, there's no cleanup. I mean, there's one pan cleanup. And you want to get that chocolate all around the edges because you want chocolate on all your toffee under there. Okay? There we go. Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to lick this spoon. Because, I mean, how could you not? Spatula, I mean. Oh, my goodness, that in itself is just delicious. You're going to take this and you're going to put it in the refrigerator for about 15-20 minutes. So, we're going to put this in the refrigerator. Delicious. About 15-20 minutes. Just long enough to let the toffee really cool and the chocolate to firm up on top of it. And then we're going to break it up and try it. Hi. Okay, it's been more than 20 minutes because I laid down and took a nap. Let's get this candy out of the fridge. Now all you have to do, look at that. Ooh. Just break it up in pieces. Oh my goodness. That's nice. Look, Toffee on the back, and chocolate on the front. Just break it up, set it out in your little candy dish, and enjoy.